Hi folks, and welcome back to Ultimate General Civil War. It is today, the 11th of December, 1862, and we're going to be refighting the terrible Battle of Fredericksburg. Terrible from the Union point of view, anyway. So a little bit of history for this. After the Antietam campaign, President Lincoln in the North was absolutely fed up with McClellan and his cautious ways, and he's just reluctant to go all at Lee and destroy him. So he replaced him. He needed a new general, and the one he came up with was General Ambrose Burnside. Now, Burnside was famous for three things, really. He invented and patented the Burnside, or I think it was Burnside carbine it was called. It was a breech-loading repeating cavalry carbine, or a breech-loading cavalry carbine anyway, that was moderately successful. And he'd resigned, he'd been in the army before the war, and he'd resigned his commission to go and develop this weapon and market it. It didn't get a great load of orders until the Civil War broke out, and then suddenly it was in demand, and I think it turned into the third most issued carbine in the Union forces, and he even equipped some Confederate forces who managed to capture enough of them. So it was reasonably successful. He was then offered a commission in the army when the war broke out, obviously, and rose up through the ranks, back up through the ranks quite quickly, and he was the one picked to lead the army after the terrible Battle of Antietam, where McClellan missed the chance to take on Lee. Now, Burnside didn't want this job. He was being prodded by the president. He was famous because of his development of this rifle. So he was very reluctant. He actually didn't think he was competent enough to lead the Army of the Potomac, but under pressure, he accepted the job. He was also famous for messing around near the stone bridge at the Battle of Antietam, trying to force his way across this bridge when the creek was actually easily fordable elsewhere, if he'd bothered to look for it. And then the third thing he was famous for was his amazing facial hair, side whiskers, and that is actually where we get the term sideburns from today. Yep, these that you can't see under my headphones. I don't know, I assume in America you call them sideburns as well. We in the UK would call them sideburns, and it's from his name, Burnside, and his fantastic side whiskers that we get that. So anyway, he's in charge of the Army of Potomac. He's been prodded from the president and the higher-ups to make an advance against Lee and Richmond. He decides that he's not going to attack Lee directly. He's going to try and outflank him by going down the river and crossing at Fredericksburg and threatening Richmond. This plan requires a bit of speed and haste to really work. And he's hoping that if he moves fast and he gets his pontoon bridges in place, he can be across the river and on towards Richmond before Lee even knows he's there. Unfortunately, and it wasn't a terrible plan, but there were hold-ups getting the pontoon bridges, and Burnside didn't really get his army going as fast as he should have done or could have done. And Lee got wind of what was going on and managed to get to Fredericksburg first and block the crossing of the river. And that is where this campaign should have ended for winter. But Burnside, when his pontoon bridges came up, he got some men across the river slowly and was faced with a very well entrenched and dug in Confederate army on the heights behind the town. And that's, again, this is exactly where it should have ended. He should have said, looked at that, said, nope, turned round and said, we'll leave it for spring, we'll do something else. But no, he pressed on with his attack, and it was absolutely brutal. His forces were attacking uphill against well-entrenched Confederates, and they were basically mown down. It was an extremely high casualty rate, and I think the Union lost about twice as many men as the Confederacy did. That wasn't the end of his career, though, there. And let's hope it's not going to be the end of our career either. So let's start the battle. We'll go and take a look at the map. This one is definitely worth reading up about. It's a very interesting one. I think they actually saw the Northern Lights on the battlefield. Was it the night before or the night after? I can't remember. So we could potentially put 5 corps in this. So I did manage to buy a couple of extra brigades, but we ran out of money and we didn't have anything, with nothing we could do. So we've got the main attack, the secondary attack, and the second wave coming over here. I'm going to put this is going to be brutal for whoever gets involved. So I'm going to put the first corps in as the main attack. The second corps is going to go in as the second wave. And a secondary attack, well, that's third corps. Third corps actually has some decent units in it. It's not full. And then bringing along reserves, we've got fourth corps as well. I don't know where they're going to come in from. There's not much in fourth corps, but it's going to be something. Let's just see what we get then. The government presses us to cross the Rappahannock River and march upon Richmond. The town of Fredericksburg offers a suitable ground to prepare for the crossing because the rail lines can keep our army well supplied. Bureaucratic procedures delayed the arrival of the necessary pontoon bridges, giving Lee precious time to reinforce the area and begin fortifying his positions. While our engineers try to build the bridges, they're being continuously harassed by Confederate sharpshooters, delaying us even more. On December 11th, 1862, our army is finally able to cross the Rappahannock. On the other side, the whole Confederate Army of Northern Virginia awaits entrenched, occupying the heights south of the town. You know, I said this was one that if we didn't have to fight it, I'd rather avoid it. Well, we have to fight it. The Army of Potomac is preparing to cross the Rappahannock River. Let's just jump in and see what we get. So the first job is actually we've got to clear the town of rebel sharpshooters. The poor engineers had to lay these bridges across the river whilst being sniped at from the buildings opposite. The Rebs are delaying our engineers with their snipers, but our men are progressing and will soon complete 2 bridges at this section. A few hundred meters away, we are constructing another bridge. On some more already. 3 bridges are being built to the east to allow control of the southern part of the town. We will execute the main attack from this side, advance and destroy the rebel right flank, which are entrenched in here. Prospect Hill is heavily defended by the Confederates, but if we secure it, we will ensure a decisive victory. This hill overlooks the rail line supplying the Confederate army and offers a fast means of transport to Richmond. And this was in December, so we've got like not much daylight for this. The center of the Confederate forces is located on this hill, securing Telegraph Road. The ground is heavily fortified and harsh. An attack here is not advised. Is that where the low stone wall is? The low stone wall that the rebels took. Oh no, it's here. Now, I don't know how to pronounce this. It's either Mary's Heights or Marie's Heights. It could even be something else, but let's call it Marie's Heights. Controls the Confederate left flank and has heavily entrenched positions. Yeah, they made numerous assaults against this stone wall, and I think the closest they got to it was about 30 yards. It was just savage attacking over open ground, and everyone had artillery support as well. Confederate snipers are harassing our engineers who are trying to finish the construction of the bridges. Force the Confederates to withdraw from the town so the engineers can complete the bridges and our whole army can start crossing the river tomorrow. So we're going in. This is a small fight to start with. We've basically just got to secure the town. So this is what we've got. This is 4th Corps, I think. I think this is 4th Corps. It's either 3rd or 4th Corps. Maybe it's 3rd Corps. We've got someone there with some experience. Okay, let's start the battle anyway. So we want to just bring these guys up, right? Let's get... Are you all armed with smooth... Yes, you are all armed with smoothbore muskets. Okay, I thought that would be the case. Let's get up there. Let's get to the front, and we've got... I'm going to try and rush some skirmishers across here. Smoothbores? Yeah. We'll try and get in. I mean, I'd like to see what's in front of us. There we go. Damn them. Yep, routed straight away. We're just going to have to charge in, I think. We're just going to have to... I mean, Barksdale, a small but very experienced brigade. We might not even get across this bit. Oh, this could be rough. On the double, there's no point sitting there. Go and try and outflank him from this side. Skirmishers are firing. There's more skirmishers. Well, we're across, so that's good news. Let's get the next ones crossing. Let's also charge in there. We can chase skirmishers away. I'm going to get the corps commander across, actually. You can rejoin your unit. What I don't want to see is that. Right, let's see if we can actually get some firepower in there. On the double, if I can get these boys in. Then, okay, so that's not going well, is it? We just need to get over the bridge. If we can get over the bridge and pour some volleys into Barksdale's men, we might have a chance. Yeah, you need to come back and support your troops here. Nice. I'd like if you could go and just chase those skirmishers off, please. We do have some experienced troops here. We don't have the best weapons, but it's okay. It's okay. Nice. Hoffman's men have actually rallied. That's great news. I think Barksdale is leaving, which means he probably withdraws to the rest of his line. I don't know if Hoffman can actually get across there. Yeah, we can go back in. That's good. Let's get the skirmishers out. I think we're about to take this. So, that wasn't so smoothly done. But that's okay. We've managed to force a crossing, and we will take that. Yeah, okay, you need to get that guy. He's coming back. He's reorganized and he's coming back. There's a lot of rebel skirmishers in this town. So that's okay. We just need to hold them to Fredericksburg for 17 minutes, and we've secured the crossing. Of course, that might be easier said than done, so... We're in good cover, though. Skirmishers firing everywhere. Let's put your own skirmishers out again, shall we? Let's just advance. Breathe. You don't have skirmishers out. You should do. Let's get on that flank over there. It's okay. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit in protection and protected cover, and I'm just going to let them come to me. I think there's a lot of screaming going on here. Okay. Okay. McGinnis's men are falling back. Okay, let's back them up with some of Hoffman's. It's alright. It's alright. I'm happy just to hold this. I think the Rebs are going to have to, like, withdraw from town here. Yeah, we're chasing those guys off. Considering we're not armed for this job, and these are mostly inexperienced troops, I'd say we're doing a fine job. Apart from poor old Hoffman there. Took an absolute pasting going in. But he did meet a highly veteran brigade. How about the skirmishers? Skirmishers aren't doing great. Can we get properly onto the flank over there? You've secured the town of Fredericksburg. Okay. Step 1 complete. So this is where our main attack goes in. There's nothing we can do about this now. So here we go. Today we are ready to advance. I'm glad someone's feeling confident. You should concentrate your forces to attack Prospect Hill. Watch out for the rebel cavalry masking their right side. We've got 8 brigades going in here. We need all infantry. Okay, this is the first corps over here. Is it? No, this might be 2nd corps actually. No, this is 1st corps. It's got the Iron Brigade in, that one we were rewarded with. So I didn't expect it to appear over there. And we've got, like, what is that? That is 2nd corps that's arrived. Okay, so where's our crossing point? I guess this is how we're going to appear. Right. So where's my victory point? Okay. So we need to find a clever way of attacking that. I mean, this is open ground, and that's clearly defended right there, but I think we can probably gang up on it. All right, let's start the battle. Wish me luck, folks. Wish me luck. Let's see how this is going to go. Let's just move forward. And let's bring these guys in on this flank as well. Meanwhile, over here, these guys are going to have a humongous march up here, aren't they? Yeah, let's bring them in. Let's bring them in like that. They're going to have to go across the bridges. I wish I could spin the camera around. I really do. So the skirmishers are out in front. Let's get the infantry to form a solid line. Do we do it that? No, we don't. We do it that way. Hang on. We do it that way. There we go. We've got an infantry line going forwards. We're going to need the cannons. I don't feel like we've got enough artillery for this job. I don't feel like we ever have enough artillery for this job. The cavalry kind of wants to be going across here. So we're going to assign all the cavalry to the other side. And there is some in here as well. So let's get them down here, because they can go through the woods and they can skirmish with the enemy cavalry over there. Also, the skirmishers that we put out, that's a good point. We can send those boys off down there. I don't know why you aren't moving. Let's make sure everything is. Let's bring them over. So the question is, do we go in a bit at a time, piecemeal, or do we wait? Oh, the Iron Brigade are kind of weak. I might put them in reserve. They are a 3-star unit, but even so. Right, we're going to have a sort of a flanking maneuver going up here. We don't have any artillery in you, do we? Let's get in position. So we need to see where everything is, but I'm going to wait for people to get into place first. Meanwhile, let's move the cannons up a bit closer as well, because we will grab some locations. I want to try and get them onto this hill. This looks like a bit of a hill just here. These are our supplies. Let's have these in the center. And then we have all this stuff coming over as well. So they're going to be slow to get there, but the cavalry will be there fairly quick. So what we can do is we can dismount these guys. And we can put the skirmishers over there as well. And let's see if we can maybe spot things over there. Alright, let's set forward a line of skirmishers. I think I've missed the Yorkshire Volunteers. Yep. Tall's Brigade. There we go. So I'm going to try and attack through this position rather than go wading in through there. Okay, we've been spotted. Forward we go then. We've spent some time so far just getting into position here. Yeah, it's slow going across flipping bridges. What have we seen? We've seen Thomas's brigade down there. We've seen nothing on this side, which is great news. So let's just gingerly walk up there. Right, let's go. I keep drawing those in the wrong way. So I think we can probably get into the woods and start sniping at this dude, because I have a feeling it might just be one brigade occupying a... Oh no, hang on, there's Greg's brigade. Right, so we've spotted them. We've spotted them in there. Let me bring the artillery up. We've got Ben's battery. Those are rifled guns, so they are doing some good work from where they are. But let's bring them up a bit closer. Right, let's get these boys over here. I've got 4 brigades going in. If they want to come surging out of there, they are welcome to. They are absolutely welcome to. I don't want them to sit behind their defences. I'd much rather they come out and attack. Okay, let's get these guys. Actually, not those guys. Second line forming up. I think what we probably want to do is advance, right? I think we can probably risk an advance here. We've got skirmishers running back all over the place. We've got to get the main forces. Oh, I couldn't. Oh god, he's going up to level 2, but I couldn't get him down any further, could I? Because problems with losing experience. Rover skirmishers. So it looks like the skirmishers are all falling back, but we have encountered the enemy. Come on, let's keep going forwards over this side. We've got cavalry to come in. I don't know if we want to sneak through the woods, but we're going to see what's there. Right then, Clemens Brigade. We're going to have some guys in reserve here, obviously. Well, we've spotted something in front of us. Let's get some skirmishers out on this flank. See what we find there. I mean, Paxton's brigades just advanced straight out. They're not in the open, they are in woods, but we've sent them packing. That's what we want to find. And a nice aggressive enemy is exactly what we want to find, because if they come to us, we don't have to go wading in there. And because we won the other battles, the enemy aren't quite as experienced in this one, which we can say that's why they're making some mistakes. Did I just spot something there? Okay, I've seen enemy cavalry in the woods. Let's see if we can get in. Let's bring the Leonidas' brigade up there as well. No, hang on. That's the mounted stuff. This is going to be slightly more critical, I would say, over here. So let's, you boys, let's deploy like that, and then we'll see where we need to come up from. I'm not seeing anything else up here, so I think we can press on in here. D's brigade, come on, move up the solstice shooters. Move in. It's not looking Toll's brigade. I'm going to just put them skirmishers back where they belong. There's a lot of skirmishers had to fall back. Wow. Oof, this isn't good. Okay, this isn't good. Oh, I think Grover's brigade is one of the new ones. Their flank is kind of open. I don't know why. Oh, we've just spotted them. That's why D's brigades just looked at something and said nope. And then we've got something. Oh, I see. There's a force on that side. Right then, it's going to have to be the St. McCracken's, isn't it? Let's send some more men over there. Let's get some of these skirmishers up this side. I mean, we're sending those guys back, which is excellent news. So that took a bit of a pasting over there. Can we have some skirmishers, please, on that flank? Right, nice. I think we can advance through here. We've got a lot of rebel cavalry over here. Leonidas wants to be careful where he's going, I think. Let's make sure all this stuff gets in. I'm predicting you're going to be needed there, fellas. Right. Let's form up a line like this. Oh, we've got the flank. Okay, we're going to need some McCrackens in at the double. To try and just keep Pendleton, is it? I think you can actually turn. Let's turn. Everyone's firing away like mad here. Come on, we're just going to have to throw... We're at the point where we have to throw brigades in just to get them in where they can make a difference. Let's return some of these guys to their brigades so that we can get them out there later if need be. Sean's skirmishers. Some guys had to really come running back there. We've got the Iron Brigade. Oh, the Iron Brigade could probably flank up there, couldn't they? Let's get them up. Let's get these guys up. Okay. St. McCracken's, you've arrived tired, but intact. And Chris Pinkney's men. We'll get the Frisian volunteers shooting into these as well. Right. No more double timing. Actually, these guys are about to just crumble away, I think. We're making a good direct attack. Where is it? Oh, it's quite a way back, actually. Right. Let's bring in the Cascade cannons over here and get them in. Grover's men get in there. I could really do with some artillery. I've got lots of small artillery batteries here. And I think you're going to be needed sort of right here. Like that. Keep these boys... Oh wait, we've got something here. Thompson sharpshooters. Baker's cavalry. Keep Leonidas on this side. Right then, deploy like that. And then we've got reinforcements coming. Then we can probably get away with a general push. Right then, double time it through there. We should be okay here. Let me get you in, actually. Badger's brigade moving up. These brigade can get back into this. The Solstice guys have walked into a wall of flipping pain down there. Right, Badger's men. Can you flank them? Yeah, they're gone. I thought they would be. That's excellent. Once again, we've walked into some extreme discomfort. Right, Badgers, get on that flank. We can bring Cummins' battery over here. I think you can do more use over there. You return where you need it. You move up. Oh, it's quite the battle, is this one. Iron Brigade are coming in now. Warren's men. I think we should be okay. What I could do is put some skirmishers out on this flank. Come on, skirmishers, skirmishers, skirmishers here. Skirmishers here. They can't get out, they're kind of stuck at the moment. Well, they're leaving, which is excellent news. Right, shoot into the flank of them. Shoot into the flank of them. You push on up the hill and bring those forward. Let's get... Oh, there's some awesome brigades of infantry coming up here. What have we got then? We've got some cannons in place. Oh, we need to deploy right in front of those guys. The Irish Brigade have gone really in there. Try and get some cavalry on this side. Actually, the cavalry would be better on the flank. Let's see if we can get Leonidas' men up there. This is the one I have to take. I've got 1.5 hours to do it. So this isn't a given, actually. What are we going to see in front of us? Let's get some skirmishers out. We're going to have to move the Yorkshires up. We've got Grover's brigade is recovered. Rube's brigade are coming in over there. That's fine. Dee's brigade has advanced right into flipping close range here. That is a bold move. Come on. Keep these guys moving up. Chris Pinckney's brigade wants to get on the flank of those. Have your skirmishers back. Right, move the Iron Brigade up there. Double time it. They're elite. They can handle the pressure. Double time. This side brigade coming back in. Let's really try and... I'm going to try and move things up a bit faster here. Try and get a flanking position. We might be able to get our cavalry right around the back. Hang on. Hang on. The United might have a... We might have a cavalry on cavalry fight here. Which we haven't seen an awful lot of in our campaigning so far. Big one of those coming up at Brandy Station in the not too distant future. Sean's brigade, come on, we need to push up, fellas. Excelsior brigades, right, you return. Toll's brigade did take a bit of a paste in there. You move into that gap. Oh, okay, we are taking some punishment. So all these bloody rebels brigades hidden in the woods, that's the problem. Right, I think we can come out of here now. We've got the flanking manoeuvre going on, which is nice. Send the skirmishers. I'm going to keep on with the cavalry. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I might send Leonidas in. I don't know what these guys are armed with. Well, I'm going to keep all that cavalry as busy as possible. We have an hour. Okay, I think it's going to be a case of we go in here now. I mean, Rhodes' brigade is not going to stand there very long. There's no way. The Irish brigade, they are exhausted. They have been double timing it. Everyone's exhausted at this point. It's not good, that. Putnam's guards, they're one of the new ones. They're coming in. Nice. What's happening on this situation on this side? Brilliant. It's time to move through the woods. Alex the Great. I mean, people are fighting really, really, really well. It's just one hell of a tough fight. And we need to see where the enemy are as well. And there's a lot to take on, to take in. Let's get the artillery up a bit closer if we can. Dogmeat's men are going back. Blake's brigade haven't got really into the fight yet. I don't think it's going to be game over if we don't take this position in time. I think we're okay. Blocked. We don't want to see blocked. Rube's brigade, right? Come on up. And Johansson's brigade, they're now coming up. Get that one on the double. Barge's brigade. We're going to have double time, I think. They've had a long march over. That was the sound of a cavalry charge, wasn't it? What's happening? Leonidas has gone in over here. I don't think that was what I wanted you to do. It might be. It might actually be for the best. Can't select. Yes, we can. There we go. No, I don't think it was for the best. That's a whole lot of enemy cavalry over there. Have we got two Irish brigades? No, this is the Iron Brigade. Come on, Solstice shooters, Grover, everyone. Double time it up here. We do need to push on a little bit now, but we are approaching this one. Dome Shutton's brigade moving up. Come on, we should be able to get in the Blake's men. Double time. I mean, everyone's just so exhausted. I'm hoping the game is going to give us additional time. I think it does. Because I don't think it's going to be over in one assault. I think it's going to be like a big one, this. Right, skirmishers. Oh, skirmishers? Let's see if we can get Leonidas' men in here. I don't know why they're going over there. Charge? I'll try the charge. Give him the good old charge. You shoot Fitzhugh Lee's men as they come in. Come on, up, once more into the breach. Good God, there's an artillery battery right in front of us. I throw the Solstice shooters into some tough situations every single time, and they never let me down. The Iron Brigade is taking some serious hits over there. Come on, fellas. Is there anything over this side of the road that we need to be, like, scarily aware of? There's some broken cavalry over there. I'll send Leonidas in against them. Come on, both of you, over here. Where's the farm? It's here. Come on then, right. Let's move up. The Swedish Royal Guards. We're going to try and get in. We found Walker's men. That is a massive Confederates right there. We are not in the position to outflank it, are we? We've got a fight going on down here. It looks like Chambliss's men have beaten ours. Ah, melee cavalry is such a fickle thing to work with. Right, Colquitt's brigade is surely going to drop. I need to keep coming. We've got so many men. Let's see. These brigades in pretty good health. Oh, those guys are doing nothing down there. Let's bring those artillery batteries up. Yorkshire Volunteers. Oof. Just oof. Heavy casualties. That's not going to be... Right. These guys, you need to get in on flanks. Grover's men are going back. Holy crap, this is tough. Let's bring some skirmishers around here. I'm going to keep those guys out. Don't think we're going to get it in the first wave of the attack, are we? Durham Light Infantry are going in. Those guys are retreating fast. I can't say I blame them. Let's bring some artillery over this side. That cavalry is going to be a problem. Who have we got? I mean, our skirmishing cavalry is done all right. It's just hard to get around this side. Durham Light Infantry are making a bit of a push. I don't think you... I mean, you guys are blocked everywhere, aren't you? Okay, let's move out here. There's no point having you blocked. We need to go back into the fight, I'm afraid. Who have we got who's fresh down here? No one's fresh. Good God. This attack coming up this side of the hill has been largely successful. Let's get my leader nearer the front. And the Ohio Outlaws are in good condition. They can go forwards. Nice. Okay. So we're pushing quite well from this side. I think this flank's secure. We're not going to capture Prospect Hill in the first attack. That's alright. It's not going to tell me it's game over. I'm fairly certain. Right. Let's see if you can have another crack at those guys. We've got Perry's sharpshooters over here. Actually, you try and cover... There's loads of cavalry over here. They're just going to withdraw, aren't they? Assault upon Marie's Heights. Oh, this is straight out of the town and up the hill and into a stone wall. Right. The rebels use the cover of a thick stone wall, and behind them there's a large number of cannons defending the hill. Your advance will cost the lives of many men. It is unavoidable. This is what it wants us to do. It wants us to go straight up there. The game's not giving us any wiggle room for this. This is going to be just nasty, right? Just plain nasty. Okay, let's see what we can do though. We have... Who the hell is this? This must be 4th Corps. So if we put ourselves right at the front, there's an opportunity where we can maybe just storm out of the town and just go straight up the hill and try and go over the top. I mean, it's a hellish, risky sort of things to do. We'll see if we can extend the flanks at that side. Put you where you are. We do have lots of little artillery batteries, but it's not terribly helpful where it is. These were lots of small batteries I made up because we had like junior officers, captains and majors. We've got some cavalry. I think the cavalry is going to be best on that flank, if anywhere. We've got 2 lots of cavalry. Let's bring the artillery up to the front. Let's see. They're probably using 6-pounders, mostly these guys. You lot may as well come up to the front, and I'll try and get them across as fast as possible. This looks like 4th Corps, actually, here. Is it? No, it can't be 4th Corps. Well, it must be, because we've already got some of these supplies over here. All right, so I don't want to do this. Here we go. Can I do 2 at once? No, I can't. Let's go see what we've got. I have a horrible feeling if I just go charging up there like a noob, then we are... I mean, I can try and get these guys outflanked. And we're going to try and send the cavalry around and see if there's... I mean, there's defences all the way around. I don't think we're outflanking the place. But I might be able to make some progress over here. Let's send some skirmishers forward and see. And if nothing else, our cavalry can get... not our cavalry, our artillery will have something to shoot at. So we're just going to advance to there. And we're going to try and get as much firepower in. Oh, this is horrible. This is absolutely horrible. Let's see if we can do this. I mean, going up the centre is... It looks to me like absolute madness. Let's go with these 3. And I think this... If anything, this looks like this might be a weaker point to attack. Let's bring everything over there. Cross like that. There's something on that hill. Right, can you guys... okay, we've got 1 lot of melee and 1 lot of skirmish cavalry. There's something up here. There's artillery shooting from that position. I think this is just the game wanting us to get ourselves slaughtered, because I can't see a sensible way of actually achieving victory from this. We can move the cannons forward a little bit so they can get a bit more involved. Maybe they can't see from back there. In you go. Well, we don't have... are you just sitting there? You're sitting there taking cannon fire. Okay, wood skirmishers. We rejoin. We might be able to attack this angle. This angle might be something that we can actually do. So let's put a position in like that. And I'm going to have to be careful of that bit. You return as well. Have I got any? I've got artillery sitting in there doing nothing. I don't think you can see, can you? Let's come forwards. Pretty sure they can't see, so we're advancing past. Right, so we've got as much firepower as we can. You fire that, you shoot at that, you shoot at that. I'm going to try and get as much as we can. We can't outflank here. So the best bet I have, I think, is just to do a charge. While someone is still... We're going to go over the top. We're going to outnumber them 2-1. Someone's still shooting. We might be able to break in here. I just want you to fire. Don't really... I don't know how that's going to go. I mean, it's a risk, but it looked like a better option to me, didn't it? Right, that's gone bad very quickly. Ouch. It would have helped if I'd had a senior officer up there to help with this, you know. Yeah, it would have helped a lot. I think we've gone in and like, taken a load of casualties and achieved absolutely nothing there. I don't think we're going to capture Marie's Heights. I mean, we can maintain the firepower. The only thing... Wow, that entire lot's just gone. Okay. Can we send... What have we got around here? We might be able to go past this. It depends if anything's holding this bit at the back. I mean, this looks very vulnerable here. The Union did outnumber the Confederacy in this battle, so it shouldn't be a case of they have more men than us everywhere. We can't get any kills. These defences are just too tough. Nope, they've got brigades up there, so that's not going to be a thing. Come back. We're not getting shot. Can you? I don't think that's a thing at all. I don't think we're going that way. I think our best bet is to try and reform and have another go at the corner of this place and try and bring up some brigades from here at the same time. Let's see if we can just put enough pressure on these. I don't think we're going to get this. Let's return some of these broken skirmishers. Let's bring some supplies up as well. Right, we've got 200 cannon in there. Let's put them opposite this place. So the skirmishers went straight forward and bounced straight up. That's kind of to be expected. Right, let's bring those guys up. Well, they are getting some kills at a distance. Our artillerymen in front. Ooh, not doing so good. And here we're just blasting away in front of enemies behind a stone wall. I'm going to try and get some flanking positions on here, just in case there is some sort of opportunity for it. They've just gone. It's like, nope, I've had enough of this. You're on your own, son. Don't really want to get Wood's men involved in that. At the moment, they're just sitting around taking an absolute pasting, though. I think what our best bet is just to order everything to try and shoot at that, and we just try and really just muscle through in one place. And our cavalry, we do have 2 lots of dismounted cavalry. He's just gonna have to mill around. Bring Kelly up as well. It's an absolute savage place to attack. Right, let's also bring these guys in. That's on that brigade there. Let's move forward. And at that point, you can engage Kershaw, and we're going to try and get 3 brigades. Can you actually get down there? Because that would be amazing if you could. Let's make sure you're supporting. So this is just a big mob of men. Yep, we're going to try and just pile everything into this one. I mean, I can try just... It's worked? Holy crap, it's worked. I did not expect that. Off we go. I mean, that was a complete fluke. We might be able to outflank Cook's brigade here. Our boys nearly in position. Okay, yeah, Kershaw took a lot of casualties. Right, that's a much better position to shoot from. Let's see if we can get some firepower going on in there. Not everyone is so keen to do this. Let's see if we can get through this. Okay, bring the cavalry along here. And make sure we've got an officer supporting this. I think we're going to be replacing a lot of blue ranks after this one. My man, you need to go across there. I think this is achievable. So, I mean, even this, I think, is more of a success than the Union achieved historically. Oh, God. Right, that's a different matter, isn't it? That is a very different matter. Okay, we've seen some trouble over there. Let's pull back. Let's pull back. Here comes the rebel counterattack. They've just stepped away. Excellent. Let's move these on the double. And Hope's brigade needs to come back up. There is a second line. We don't need to attack the second line. We just need to... Actually, where do we need to go? It's here. Let's go. Got it here. Brilliant. We got them outflanked. That was a very, very, very brutal attack, but it worked. Let's bring the artillery and everything up here. You guys can't be any use down there. Oh God, we've got two brigades running, just running. Oof. That looks so painful. Right, you guys just form a line in the swamp. There's not a whole lot that our cavalry can do. We can do nothing against that flank, really. We want to try and get rid of that artillery battery if we can. Make sure Kelly's men are coming up. I mean, this is just a very, very brutal way of having to do this, unfortunately. Does anyone have any, like, energy left? I think everyone's just absolutely 100% exhausted. We're going to have to be careful getting that close as well. Let's see if I can target that artillery at the back up there. Nope. No, that's not the plan. That's not the plan. Back you go. Come on, fellas. Come on. We've nearly got them pushed out the way. I think we can do this. Miles disagrees. Adams, Haskell's men are coming back up. Morale is recovering. We have to be careful we don't end up getting outflanked there, because that would be extremely nasty. It's this artillery battery that's causing some insane casualties for us at the moment. But I think we've got it. And then Haskell can take that position on. And Nelson can move up and actually outflank. No, he can't. He's going back. We're a little bit crowded at the moment. I think it's part of the problem. Sem's brigade. Okay, we're making definite progress here. Let's move back up and attack Kershaw over there. Yep, we've got rid of the artillery battery. That's excellent news. Let's bring Nelson back up. Ammo? Did you say ammo? I can fix your ammo, good sir. No, not you. Not you. You. Let's bring Miles back up. Adams is okay. He's going to be okay. So let's just turn and face that, because we don't want to be taking unnecessary shots from that place. But we do want to be like pounding these guys in the flank. It seems to be the only way to turn these guys out of a position. But now it's actually turning. I think it's turning quite fast. So we have 1.5 hours left, and this is the location we have to get. So I think it's going to go. Do you know what? You can actually just back off a little bit. You don't need to be up there. It's going down here. This is where we need to be. Fortunately, we're not quite getting the flanking position on there. God, it's the artillery. It's just absolutely flipping brutal. McGuinness is about to find to his cost that there are rebels coming for him. Let us deploy skirmishers and see if we can go and snipe at that artillery battery. Let's move you up and make sure your leader is up here as well. It's gone. It's nearly gone. Right, Adam, stop there. Maybe I can get the cavalry in to do something drastic and dangerous. I don't quite understand how this thing is just not collapsing. Time is okay though. Kershaw's men, can you get over here? Perhaps on the double. Wood can definitely go in there. I mean, at this point you'd think maybe it's best just to charge over the top. Everyone on there. Actually, no, you on that one. You get a flank in there. We're kind of blocked. I know we're kind of blocking ourselves. Hoffman's moving up. I knew this was going to be a bloodfest. This is why I put this corps in front, because they're all rookie troops. As nasty as it sounds, I don't want to lose veterans attacking these sort of positions. Then again, maybe the veterans were what's really needed. See if we can get some firepower on there. I can't understand how Cobb's brigade is still there. Right, move in. What about the life guard? Let's get the life regiment up here. I'm considering doing something foolish here. Bloody Barksdale's men again. They were the ones in the town that caused us so much grief. Are we retreating everywhere over here? Well, it's not looking great, is it? They've finally gone. Excellent. Get on that hill. On the hill. And some more men appear to cause us some grief. Good God. They have so many reserves. Right, Nelson's men. I'm gonna throw in some cavalry here. These lot are retreating. I'm gonna throw in some cavalry at this. This is gonna be mad. And possibly suicidal. Charge! This is it though. This is our attempt to take it. This battle, this bit of fighting here, this is quite representative of of what the Battle of Fredericksburg was really like for the North. Except we are doing better than our friends did historically. Yep, that Life Regiment tried to go in. Oh, there's 2 there? Wow. Deal with that one, quick. We've chased them off, and we have taken the position, but we do not have a whole lot to hold it with, sadly. I think what we need to do is get artillery up where it can be a slightly more effective. I don't think they're going to get it back. Let's put it that way. I don't think they're going to get it back, but we are still taking an absolute pounding from everything up there. The cavalry can sit over there. It's fine. Let's get some flanking fire going on. Oh, they're going. Don't do this to me, game. Don't do this to me. Nelson's men have just arrived. Shoot Barksdale's lads in the face over there. We know there's more rebels over there. Kershaw's men are going backwards. Let's get some artillery up on this side. You can return. We have a tired out brigade down there. Let's bring them up. I'm just ordering men back in. Oof, it's gone. Right, Hope, you need to be in this position on the double. We do not want to lose this. We can hold it for 7 minutes. We've got it. But it's going to be like the longest 7 minutes ever, I think. Adams keeps taking huge casualties back there. Go and get him. Go and get him. We do not want to lose this. It's been recontested. That's not good news. Right, Hoffman in there on the double. Flanking fire. Got him. The bad news is I have to recapture bloody Marie's Heights. So, I mean, Logan's brigade got in there just when it was needed, so that was kind of lucky. Right, onto it, otherwise I'm not going to have long enough to hold the damn thing. I wish I could occupy the opposite of these trenches, I guess, but I mean, it's kind of brutal. So we need to take it, we need to bloody well hold it. If you're not shooting over there, you damn well should be. God, there's a second defensive position here. Right, I've got to hold it for 18 minutes. That is an awful ask. Oh my God, there's enemies. There's enemies at the gates over here. Double time. I mean, our skirmish cavalry is not supposed to fight toe-to-toe like this. This is not how it's supposed to be done. But what we absolutely have to do is hold this line. Give them a volley. Cook's brigade's coming back in. I mean, they're going past several of our guys, so I think they're going to get hit hard. Adams' men. Right, they've had enough. I don't blame them. What are you armed with? Smith carbines. Well, we've chased them off thanks to Truex? Truex. Do we advance against the second line, or do we stand there taking blasts of fire in the face? Have no skirmishers to put forwards. We do not want to hold fire. Wait, hang on, is that hold or hold fire? I think it's hold. You're going to get nailed going around there, son. You're going to get absolutely nailed. It's 4 minutes. I don't think we want to advance against the second line of our... That is so much artillery. Do you know what? I feel like we can actually try and take that on. Because we're standing there at the moment, just getting shot to shit. Continue attacking or withdraw. We've paid a heavy toll attacking those hills, but we can still claim victory. Marie's Heights could be captured if we attack this. We've got it. Telegraph Road might be weakened if the rebels have reinforced their flanks. Prospect Hill objective is already decided. The rest of our forces are holding up at this flank. So we're going to capture Telegraph Road. What with? What the hell with? Cavalry. Mount up. This is going to be desperate. Let's see what we've got. We've got the Life Regiment as well. I mean, this one absolutely has to hold. There's just no option. It has to hold. That being said, see if I can go and capture that supply depot over there, because that's what that is. Miles is making me go forward. Right, let's get these lot, who are in a very tired sort of a state. We're going to try and come around this flank. I've got 4 things there. I don't know what the other one is I've selected. An artillery battery by the looks of it. We've got... oh, some of our friends from the other battle over here. Right, okay. Go this way. Clemens Brigade. Not with skirmishers, though. The skirmishers must be off-map on the other fight. Right, that's a bloody problem. Look at this pile of shit coming across here. Just a minute. Hang on. No. Guys, turn. Turn, face, shoot. Let's get you over here on the double. And Hoffman. You need to advance and shoot and chase these guys away. This is just a shed load of artillery that we can't afford just to be... oh my god, he took the place, but I need to retreat. I'm getting nailed again. There's a load of pain about to attack me on this flank here. Form a line like that. The artillery just forms up here, and you just form up there. It's going to be fine. I see them. I see them coming, though. I see them coming. Right. How are we doing? Oaks advanced so far. We're making good progress against the artillery on this side, actually. Now that they're out of those bloody defensive positions, it's actually a whole lot better. Right, let's go and advance against that. Oof. Don't like the look of that. Let's also just have someone defending on this side. Push forwards. We do have artillery over here. You need to stop. Where'd the cavalry go? The cavalry seems to be exhausted. Hang on. Let's get them all there. There's some more cavalry missing. I got you. I got you. Right, okay. Alright, let's see if we can get out to this side. Well, those guys have been chased off, which is good news. Oh my god, there's even more of these lot coming. Well, we're going to chase these all the way straight across this bloody place. There's no objective over here, I know, but we're going to do it. God, this looks sodding grim. Just a minute. Just a minute. Into line, fellas. Right. Make sure that we are holding this position. You get over there. This looks bad. This looks really bad. But we are about to defeat these. You're blocked. Well, get in there then. Shoot them. On the double. Our cavalry's found something. Right, it's just a fleeing rebel brigade. That's okay. Actually, now is the time to actually get it, isn't it? It's routing again. Yep. The Life Regiment Hussars should actually charge that. And these other boys can get across this river. Everyone's fleeing for their lives. Skirmishers on that flank right now. Skirmishers on that flank right now. Nope, there. You go shoot, you go shoot. You get over there. Come on, we've nearly got the artillery chased off. Just in time to try and hopefully hold off this massive enemy counter-attack that's coming in. It's not looking too hopeful. I don't think this is looking too hopeful at all. Right, into line, fellas, into line. The cavalry's over. Excellent. That looks like it's all heavily defended, doesn't it? How can they have all these bloody troops? So the Life Regiment, now we've got into there. Look at this. Look at those kills racking up. We're just chasing that knackered brigade over there. That's perfect. Right, you guys up that hill. Shame I can't put skirmishers out from these ones. Okay. Well, a bit of a counter-attack that came. It's Armistead's brigade. Right, we've captured a rebel brigade. Get them back, get them back. Come on. Where the hell are the rest of my troops? Where are my reserves? You go around there. Come on, we need to get into this position here. Quick. Do not want to lose. Nelson's off. He's just like, nope, we've had enough. I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to get these guys back. I think we can rout them. Good God, they're really going for. There we go. Good God, that was tough. That was really tough. What's this? This Life Regiment has finally 791 kills. That is how to use melee cavalry. They'll be exhausted from that. What have we seen? We've seen... Alright, we've spotted the enemies there. They must have a weak spot up here somewhere. They just must. Actually, we can get those guys in the flank there. This looks like it was a very timely defense. I still feel like we've had one of our big corps, our proper corps, not engaged in this fight. So we've got this one, which is excellent. I'm going to put Breathe back over here, ready to repel the next pair of flipping devils. Hang on, let's draw the line like that. We've got artillery down here. It now needs to move up. It's no good down there. You need to keep going. Kershaw's brigade. Kelly, what are you doing there? Get back up on the front line. Chase off Cobb's brigade. Logan, watch out for these guys at the back. You get in there. There's another one coming up. Law's brigade. I mean, these are good quality soldiers. These are very famous formations. Flanked. Oh, with the Frisian volunteers. Didn't go in with them? Was there some special reason for that? Let's see if we can go straight over here. No, everywhere is defended. There is no way through this. Unless we go all the way around this flank. Let's bring in the Life Regiment. And I might have time. I don't know. It's going to be a bit tight. Jenkins. There's just more and more and more rebels coming all the time. Right, let's form a line like that. Barksdale coming back with 300 men. Well, we've chased them off. What happened over here? It looks like you may have actually got through. That looks insane. It looks like we'd actually marched through whatever was there. The question is, can we hold it? Because this is gonna generate a storm of trouble. But such bizarre penetrations did actually happen on the battlefields. Okay, this is looking like we've got the enemy in a commanding position, I hope. I don't know what the officer casualty list is going to be from this, but I imagine it's going to be pretty extreme. Right, you form up like that as well. And you come up and join that line there. Who is that? Wood skirmishers. I don't know where Wood is anymore, but you can return to base. So over here, we've actually taken Telegraph Road. And the objective is going to be to try and hold that for as long as possible. And let's see if we can bring the cavalry up there as well. Through a safe route if we can. Who's this? Oh, you need to go Telegraph Road. I thought it was someone retreating off the battlefield. I think the casualties we've sustained here are going to be far heavier than the historical ones from the real battle. Advance and shoot him in the flank. I didn't think that, well, kind of wish we'd had some troops with better guns in here instead of like trying to pick things off with smoothbore muskets. But I mean, it's what we've got, so we can't complain too much. Right, you can actually deploy skirmishers, you, so let's get some on the flank over here. I don't want to advance too far to give anything a good kicking. Clemens boys, they're in good cover. Who's that? Robertsons. This is like, these are all Texan soldiers. This is the Texan brigade, or maybe division. Law, Robertsons, they were Longstreet's guys. Right, Carlin, you need to go in there. And I think this is the time to double time through the woods. Yes, I know it's going to be exhausting. But we need to get in. What happened to the other? Oh, I think my other cavalry regiment bounced off that. Dismount. Take them in the flank. We won? Is that the entire battle? 11th December 1862. Oof. I swear they had more than 48,000 men. I absolutely swear they did. So, do you want to look at the casualties? I mean, we've basically pierced the centre of their line there. I think if we hadn't have done that, it would have gone round to fighting elsewhere. But we've managed to grab that with a brigade at the end. And you think, well, you just grabbed a victory point, and it's kind of cheesy that would have they retreated from that? Well, if their lines of retreat suddenly are threatened, and this happened in lots of campaigns of the Black Powder era, Napoleonic and American Civil War. If troops got across their lines of retreat and lines of supply, and suddenly there was a risk of an army being surrounded, it would cause a bit of panic in the high command. They would obviously try to clear out whatever was blocking their supply lines. I say supply lines, they're basically communication lines. They're way out, if you like. And so it could be. I mean, getting a brigade across the road like that brigade's a big strength. They did have troops to spare, but so did we elsewhere. Anyway, casualties. Yep, 24,938 infantry to their 16,000. So that was on a ratio. I mean, this was far more bloody than the historical one, but on a ratio, we did a bit better because I think the Union lost about 2-to-1 ratio of men in the original and lost the battle. However, whilst we did lose some cavalry, we did do a lot of damage to their artillery. So, I mean, this was tough. We should have had Prospect Hill. I think we should have had. But anyway, this was, I think, the important bit. So we haven't had a draw, but we've had this victory, which is fine. So, oh God, look at the Confederate brigades. The amount of kills they did. Ours were well down the list. We did. We're going to have a look at the corps and see who got actually involved in that. There was Colonel Glenn Snow was wounded. Ron Haskell. I don't know if these names mean anything. They don't mean much to me because there's a lot of officers here that we're not familiar with. But there's some promotions as well. Now then, we've managed to capture... We should have captured a lot of cavalry weapons. There's a lot of cavalry skirmishing in the woods on the first part of the battle. We've rescued some Springfields. And, I mean, this is from our own losses. This is what we've rescued. Captured. So they were using some Harper's Ferries captured. We've got some British Enfields. All right, they're definitely useful. We've captured some Palmettos, some Mississippis, not many. Not many, really. You'd think, 16,000 troops lying on the battlefield would have captured a few more. Having said that, a lot of weapons would get damaged. Nothing great, really. I thought we would have captured more, but... Okay, we need to go look at the casualty list, because that was sodding brutal. We can replace it, and we've gained 2 career points and a load of reputation. And we got a good exchange on the recruits there. But by God, that was a fight. So, First Corps was involved. That was involved in the first part of the battle. That was trying to take, was it Prospect Hill? We did good. We did good there. A commander down. Okay, did Second Corps get involved? They did. Oh, they were also involved in that same battle. See, they've suffered relatively less, which is good news. What about the artillery? Did we... Oh, no, that was already 3 stars. I want to see if any of the artillery went up. Frangus was already at that. Ben's battery. I can't remember if he was or not. Interesting. 4th Corps. Yeah, okay, 4th Corps was there. They were involved in that last bit. So 3rd and 4th Corps came together. 4th Corps was the reinforcements for the next wave that came across. But this is going to take some putting back together. I'm not going to lie. Right, let's start with the 1st Corps. We've got this much money. I might need to trade this in. Or I can maybe buy some 20-pounder Parrots, and we can improve one of the big artillery batteries. And I'll probably have to... Yeah, I'll definitely spend this. We'll definitely order some new officers. Because we have, I think, leading 4th Corps. Let's put a second... Let's get Rosecrans in there. He's in there. Yeah, ammunition we'll take. And for the second one, firearms, accuracy, reloading. Melee firearms, reloading. Charge damage. Melee and firearms. I'll take this one. It's not... We don't often charge in, and when we do, we usually fail against tough positions like that. So I think it's more about the shooting. So we'll put him in there. We're going to need some... Let's Clemens Brigade. You can have... See, in the reserve, we have... Yeah, let's put a Brigadier General Patrick Kelly in there. Okay. Let's spend some career points first. So, army organization. I don't think we need to worry about that. We're at the point where I think we just go up politics and economy, and we make everything cheaper and we get more money. So let's do that. Yes, I'm going to do those hand in hand. Right, we're going to get everything back up to about 2,000 men, and then that seems to be a good level that we're managing quite well at. Jedi's Brigade came out of that doing quite well. The Ohio Outlaws. The Iron Brigade. I want to increase this as much as possible. They got into a good fight there. I can barely do that. Okay, well that's what it is.
Yes, sir.
Yes, the cost of... I mean, if I put veterans in, we can, but we're trying not to do that. It increases the challenge of the game as well, I think, which is quite good. Everybody took such a pace. How long was that, actually?
Yes, sir.
1 hour, 19 minutes since I started recording. I'm glad I've got all those medical corps skills to reduce the impact of casualties a little bit, because... But that was brutal. That was the one that I was regretting fighting, so I'm just glad that that's over. Oh, I've missed Frangus's battery here. He's gone up a bit, so we can get him, I think, to... Yes, we can get back to 24 guns. Perfect. Yes, sir! Grover's men, these were rookies, so I can just do that. Because you don't really lose much experience when they don't have a star to start with. So we can put them back at the full strength. Ben's battery... You, sir, have earned yourself an upgrade. We're going for the 20-pounder parrots. I've got some in stock, and there are some available in the shop at last. Sir. So, yeah. They should be kind of effective. They've got more range, which is quite good. Right, so the Yorkshires. Yeah, you took quite the pasting there. We're going backwards. Hang on, we'll try and get this as little as possible. I've got to do it. We've got to put the reinforcements in. I know the game scales. Oh, actually, there's some good success there. I think we've improved a bit there. Are there any better cavalry carbines that we've got? Sharps model 1859. We could actually change those over. There's some of these other fancier ones in the shop. The Spencer carbine was actually a quite common one, but it probably later throughout the war, I would guess. So we've currently got the Smith. This will give us an extra 20 yards range, then it's 140, 50. It's a general improvement. It's not going to cost us too much. I'll take the 10 grand. We'll take that. Cascade cannons with your 12-pounders. You're looking fine there, actually. And our sharpshooters, slowly improving. There's room for more brigades. Clemens Brigade came and kind of won the battle for us there at the end. Grabbing that one. Right, Sean's Brigade. A lot of casualties, Sean. A lot of casualties. We'll get you just over. I'm okay. I haven't had to spend a fortune on guns yet, which is good news. I do feel bad. Right, D's Brigade has earned its first star. I wonder... Can I... Yes. It's just in. If I click apply, is this gonna... It's not gonna lose it, is it? No, it's okay. Great. We will take morale and efficiency, or stamina, efficiency, and speed. I like speed. I always like speed on these. 10-pounder ordnance. Do you know what? I could change these up to 20-pounder parrots now. But not by doing that. I can claim some. There's not going to be enough, is there? Okay. We better not do that. Cancel that one then. Right, that was just putting it back together first corps. So, into second corps. Dogmeat's Brigade has just advanced into the second star region. Congratulations. And we can go that many. We need to get you some experience without taking too many casualties. Unfortunately, with the battles that are coming up ahead, that's going to be quite the challenge, I think. But yeah, let's go for this. So, option 2. Melee, morale, and stamina. Firearms, reloading time, and accuracy. Or firearms, reloading time, and accuracy, all plus 10%. Oh, I see. Right, okay. So the reloading time and accuracy are reduced, which means you fire faster but are less accurate. On this one, reloading time is increased, but it makes you more accurate. Or I just go for this one. Melee, morale, and stamina. Stamina's not bad. What's the firearms? I think I'm going to go for this one. Marksman training. Select. Yeah, it boosts the firearms up quite a bit. I think that's pretty good. Okay, so we're going to have to work on that one. Blake's Brigade. Oh, so close. But, you know, otherwise we follow this basic rule. We get to 2,000. I'm hoping that's going to be one of, like, the worst fights over for us now, because that was just savage. Sharps model 1855. We changed the other ones. I don't think we can afford... No, there's not enough for the 1859. There's not enough of anything else, so that's that. Go to engineers. You've got your 10-pound ordnance. They're fine. They're good for the job. Excelsior Brigade. Nisai Brigade. All these troops, I think, did a good job. Oh, we can maybe change from the Lorenz rifle there. Let's see what's actually in stock. So we've got some of the Mississippis, but I think there's someone else using those. Oh, I can buy any number of Enfields now. That's brilliant. We've got 3,000 available. But we've also got Springfields. The Enfields are cheaper. But that's a lot of Springfield rifles. Do you know what? Let's give Enfields, I think. The melee goes down, but the reloading goes up. I think it's a small increase over the Lorenz. It's not much difference. And what we'll do is put you in like that.
Sir, yes, sir!
And we'll give you the Harper's Ferry. No, sorry, the Springfields. I'm going to have to watch the cash, actually. So that's as much upgrading there as I think we can do. Unless, hang on, let's get you up to 750. Can we change you for the Remingtons? I could. Or the Colts. I can do the Colts. This is going to be a better melee. It's going to cost 7 grand. Yes, okay. So they're going to go up in melee for that, which is what your job is. You got the 12 pounders. You're fine. Rube's Brigade. The Durham Light Infantry. So what do you guys think of that battle? That was probably the most hectic one I think I've fought so far. And difficult. This is looking good. This is looking very good. Okay, so you've... is that your first star? For the shark? Oh, this is the second corps. It is indeed their first one. Right. So you shall have firearms. So the reloading time... Oh, I don't want the accuracy to go down. That's not the point of sharpshooters. We want morale and efficiency. Firearms plus 10 is kind of what we want. But I don't want the accuracy to be beaten down. So we're going to go for morale and efficiency. Because efficiency is quite useful. I'm getting a big morale bonus because of this, by the way, if it looks massive. That's the reason. A very famous general now. Let's see. So, to Putnam's Guards, this was their first combat. Dome Shatton's Brigade did quite well. They are using the Lorenz. That's fine. I'm running out of money. And we might have to switch some weapons around here. Because trying to get... that's going to cost 13 grand. Wheeler. 10-pounder Parrots. They're fine. You're using 24-pounder howitzers. I think I can actually... I'm just thinking of cash. I can actually, do you know what I'm going to have to do? I'm going to have to cash in... yeah, I think I'm going to have to cash this in. 30... yeah, let's do it. Order. It cost me 30 fame points, but it gives me enough money. So at this point, I can feel like... I don't want to go insane on this. I don't want to lose that star, but 16 guns is better than what you had before. So third corps, this is where it's going to be exceptionally bad. However, I think everyone was more or less equipped with... let's put a colonel in there. In fact, let's buy some new colonels. We get them straight from the academy. That's good. You see, there's some experience to be shared out here. So you guys did good. Very good. Right then, McGuinness's Brigade. So we're not going to lose that. You've got the Springfield. We've got some in the armory, so I'm going to try and get them back up to 2,000. We're going to be ending up weaker, aren't we? That's fine.
Yes, sir.
That's fine. And then what I'll do, if there's any money left and any arms left, we'll go around and equip some different brigades. I don't suppose Third Corps is going to get involved in the next fight anyway, so it's not too bad. Endurance course. Or morale. What do we need? Efficiency? Yeah, let's go for that. It's usually my preferred choice anyway. So no one's going to lose a star. That's the... oh, okay. We can go... I won't go insane. Hoffman. We can get over 2,000. We can go more, but like I say, I'll top up afterwards, and we might make extra brigades and move them into First Corps. Actually, we can do that, can't we? We can top up First and Second Corps. Do you know what? I am going to make a little bit of difference here. I'm going to just choose some different ones. He's a major with his 6-pounder field guns. What I'll do with the artillery is I'll go through this afterwards, because it can take a bit of... Actually, what have we got in the armory? 12-pounder howitzers are just... they're just trash and should be sold off. Actually, in the armory, there's there's absolutely nothing in the armory. So apart from some 12-pounder Napoleons, which are better, we might put them into a whole new battery somewhere. We shall see what we've got. So we'll sort them out. Nelson's brigade. Oh, unlucky. You didn't quite get there. Hargood's brigade. We can't get you up to full, can we? No, we can't. Oh, they've got the Lorenz rifle. All right, that's good to know. I think. Right, we're going to put you straight into first corps, I think, or second corps. We're going to advance them somewhere. Let's have a selection of different things. The Life Regiment Hussars. You guys did great. I wish I could upgrade it, but I mean they got some nice sabering going on later on. I might not be able to. That's okay. We can go to full. And we get an upgrade. So it's probably going to be this one. Stamina, efficiency, and mounted speed. That's very, very good. Whereas this would be morale and efficiency. No, this is the one. Stamina, efficiency, and mounted speed. Ooh, 12-pound howitzers. We should actually, I think, just sell all them. I don't think they really are that effective. Hoax division. Oh, no. Well, he got his star, so let's go for some morale on that one. Logan's division, you can just nip up to 2,000 again. We've still got Armory Springfields left, so we're not having to buy any more. How many of these? You've got Reboard Farmers. We'll change that one. What can we get? What can we give you? We've got you. Oh, hang on. We've got. Oh, I was thinking we could go with the Mississippis, but we can't. That's a shame. Not quite enough there. Lorenz it is then, I think, because it's not going to cost us anything. Have a mix of those. Let's get you up to 750. Burn them with the guns. Right then, Truex. Oh, we're not going to get that, are we? No, we're not. Quite small. Quite a small brigade. Mason's brigade. Oh, that's going to be just as bad. Ah, that's a shame. But it's okay. Hodgson, Seymour, and Canfield. You see, these were just like... and it's good to get these guys involved. You put the low-ranking officer in charge of just a few guns, and they will level up. And then later on, they can command bigger batteries. So it was quite useful to do. We didn't have any other particular use for them. And over in 4th Corps, we're going to buy just a colonel to go in here. We're going to keep these guys in reserve and put them in our better units, I suspect. But, yeah, that was quite nice. Reboard Farmers. Well, you're not going to get many before you've run out of those, that's for sure. But we're going to lock this in here. Let's go with one of those. And Miles, you didn't take nearly as many. Oh, actually, Miles is great. We can go... We have enough to fully max him. Actually, let's do that.
Yes, sir.
Miles, I think you're going straight from 4th Corps to 1st Corps. You've got a decent rifle. Decent-ish rifle, I should say. I don't know much about it, to be quite honest. I'm not familiar with it. And, yeah, you're a big unit. Okay. Curtin. That's all right. We can just boost you back up. Adams. Oh, Adams was... That brigade was in the middle of all that fighting. That was really brutal stuff. Excellent stuff. So we've got 13,000 spare recruits and $175,000 to spend on stuff. So we are going to put some better brigades into 1st and 2nd Corps out of 3rd and 4th. I'm just going to show you guys before we go ahead with that the battle map and see what we've got. So we are looking at... What campaign is this? Parker's Crossroads, December 1862. I've not heard of this one. I'll have to go and have a read up. Looks like we're in Tennessee, though. Oh, the Battle of Stones River. Right, I do know that one. Oh, God, that's going to be another brutal smashing. That one's going to be rough. Different theatre. So this is back in the Western Theatre. Yeah, okay, we better go and do... We better go and do Parker's Crossroads first. So... I hope you enjoyed that. That was a brutal one. I'm super impressed with all of your divisions. You're doing absolutely amazingly. And I will buy more guns where we can. I'll try and get everyone up to... I think all the name brigades after you guys are on Harper's Ferries. What's the other one? Springfields. And equivalent, like Enfields. Lorenzes are okay. I'll try and replace the Lorenz if we can, because we do have some cash, which is good. And we will put soldiers from 3rd Corps and 4th Corps into 1st and 2nd. So this is going to be great. I'm looking forward to the next battle. I hope you've enjoyed this one again. And as always, let me know your thoughts. And if you want to volunteer, I say this every time, I know there's more people watch the videos than we have named in the game. So if you'd like to be in here, then just shout up. There's plenty of room. If you'd like to command a little artillery battery or whatever you like, let me know. Anyway, folks, hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll catch you on the next one.